Imagine you're stepping under these blinding lights of a boxing ring, but your opponent, it's not some heavyweight fighter. It's an endless, screaming sea of anonymous critics.
Yeah, and the really terrifying part is that your biggest vulnerability isn't, a physical weakness. It's actually your own obsessive desire to be perfect.
Exactly. So today we are looking at this strategy document for promotional image called Trolls vs. Crow. It's the visual centerpiece for a psychological literary thriller coming July 1st, 2026.
Right. Critics Cut by E.A. Evering, Valiant Publishers putting it out. And on the surface, this image, it just looks like a classic fight night
Like a
poster.
boxing announcement, yeah.
Totally. You've got Elias Crow, this wildly successful best-selling author, standing alone against a mob of faceless internet trolls. But looking closer, it's really dissecting that moment when feedback mutates into a hostile mob, trying to own your voice.
Okay, let's unpack this because it feels so relatable. Is this like when you post a personal project online and suddenly the crowd acts like they're the director, like they're trying to rewrite your original vision?
Yes, exactly. And that's why putting your work out there today feels, well, gladiatorial. That fight poster look is very deliberate.
Because the crowd isn't there to be helpful.
Right. It represents pure public judgment. It's pile-on culture, basically, to people throwing punches without taking any responsibility for the damage they cause.
And reaching the top doesn't even protect you. Like the notes say, success doesn't build a fortress, it just builds a larger arena for more critics.
A bigger arena, yeah. But the sheer volume of those critics wouldn't actually matter if there wasn't a crack in the armor to begin with.
Wait, the internal vulnerability?
Exactly. The trolls only have power because they press on Elias's existing wound. He has this flawless public veneer, but privately, he's plagued by perfectionism.
Which was planted by his father, right?
Yeah, this lingering sense of incompleteness.
But here's where it gets really interesting to me. Isn't trying to be flawless a good trait for an artist? At what exact point does correction cross the line into dangerous control?
Well, there's a huge difference between sharpening your work and obliterating it. Useful criticism is a mirror, right? It shows your blind spots so you can fix them.
Oh, I see.
But perfectionism is like a rogue referee constantly moving the finish line. It actively prevents you from ever feeling finished. The notes actually say, and this is a devastating insight, trolls attack the surface, but perfectionism attacks the soul.
Wow. So it's not that the artist is being forged in the fire of all this feedback. They're actually just being burned away.
Yeah, it's a completely destructive loop. A faceless troll says your work is garbage, and your internal perfectionist immediately agrees with them.
The troll throws the insult and you just whisper, I told you it wasn't ready. That is a terrifying trap for a fictional novelist. But what does this all mean for you, the listener, I mean? How do you protect your ideas when success just enlarges the arena?
Well, it's an occupational hazard for anyone facing public judgment today. Entrepreneurs, thinkers, really anyone. It's ironic that the exact same language we use to build up art is so easily weaponized against the creator.
Especially when people start just performing for the crowd instead of giving real feedback.
Right, because the algorithms always reward the harshest, loudest voices.
And that overwhelming fear of the crowd is exactly what Valiant Publishers is leaning into for the June 1st campaign rollout.
Yes, with that ominous core line, the cut is coming.
The cut is coming. I love that. It captures the tension perfectly because the fight is highly public, but the wound is entirely private.
Exactly. It completely changes how we view public feedback. It's not about winning a petty argument. It's about surviving the gauntlet with your original voice intact.
Right. So let's go back to that boxing ring under the blinding lights. The bell is about to ring and the crowd is screaming for blood. It leaves you with something crucial to ask yourself the next time you put yourself out there.
Yeah, a really important question.
If you constantly revise your work to appease the loudest voices in the crowd, at what point does the crowd actually become the author of your life's work?